Hey everybody, and I'm starting to sense a pattern here, but this week I've got a problem, again. I've got a lot of tools and materials that just kind of float around the garage getting buried under stuff, and these are the things that I use all the time in order to make videos for you guys and for work. So, as you can probably guess, it would be a major pain in the ass to lose all of this stuff, so this week we're going to build something to hold on my crap, that's what this video is about. So, this is Shop Infrastructure 101. And I've got a three-step process. Three-part process. I'm going with parts. Three-part process. All right. So I did this last night. It's essentially just a big cart with wheels and shelves, and I'm keeping it really simple and modular so that if I have to modify it and kind of add to it later, I can totally do that with ease. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into cutting our 2x4s. These are gonna be the frame of the whole system. In total, we're gonna have 4 4-footers, 2 1-foot 9 inchers, 2 1.5 footers, and 6 1-foot 3 inchers, respectively. For the next task, we're cutting the shelf panels themselves. This material is called MDF. Alright, so now that everything's cut, we're going to go ahead and build the frame of the whole cart out of these 2x4s. Those. Cue the montage. Okay, so it's day 3 now and we're back, and it's time to attach these sheets of MDF to these shelves so we actually have a complete cart. Alright, so right now the top piece I'm putting on is a 1 6-incher by 1 6-incher, whereas the other 4 are going to be 1 foot 6 inches by 1 foot 3 inches. Okay, so now that we have the finished cabinet here, I'm gonna go ahead and create a couple things that'll just be like little custom pieces that'll really up the efficiency for me. So I'm gonna create, out of this 1x4, a system that'll hold all my scissors and pliers that I can just grab them at ease. So first I cut the 1x4 to be exactly the length of one side of the cart, which is 1x6. Then I marked it so I knew where to drill and used a 1-inch Forstner bit to punch holes at intervals throughout the entire piece. Alright, so I've never really used a Forstner bit before outside of like, you know, having a giant drill press and actually really doing it correctly. So this is my first home attempt at using a Forstner bit, and it shows. These are pretty ugly holes and they're not straight, and yeah, this isn't my best work. But it is gonna do what I need it to do for now. So if I have to replace them later, that's totally fine, but this is gonna work for me. I attached it to the cart with some 1 5/8 inch screws, and it totally works great. I love it. Okay, and then the last thing I did was apply this little tape rack thing, and it's just essentially just 2 furniture hooks that I got at Home Depot. Whoops. 2 furniture hooks that I got at Home Depot for like 87 cents a piece, and then a dowel that was about $4. And this just sits right in there like this, and I'm able to access all my tape, and it's just hanging there, and I can't lose it. There are a few problems with this, is that A, it moves, so it makes it kind of difficult to get to the tape, and also if it slides too far to one side, I lose all my tape. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and figure out a different solution for this later on. I just wanted to go ahead and get something up on here so that I had a functioning piece for when I need it. Alright, so that's the finished cart. This took me about 3 days, like, I don't know, maybe 3 hours a day. I was kind of rushed this week. I didn't really have a whole lot of free time. So I'd say that given the effort, this is a pretty solid product. Like I said, there's a couple things that I want to go ahead and change and just kind of update as I go along. And obviously there's nothing on the cart yet, and that is because I haven't figured out exactly how I want to place everything. Eventually I'm going to get everything in like little organization like boxes so that I have all my pens and my pencils and my Sharpies and all my crap sort of like divided up here into spaces where I can just grab them easily and not have to look for stuff. So that's the cart, and I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk, so I'll see you in a couple weeks.